Hello, friends. Welcome back to my story. Today, I want to share something very close to my heart, my journey of learning English. It was not easy, but it taught me that nothing is permanent. Struggles come and go, and if you keep trying, things do get better. Let me take you back to the beginning. My name is Maria, and I live in a small village. In my village, most people speak our native language. English was something we only heard in movies or on the radio. One day I got a job offer in the city, but there was a problem. The job required me to speak English. I didn't know much, just a few words like hello, thank you, and yes. Can I really do this? I asked myself. I was scared but also excited. The first thing I did was buy an English textbook. It was full of words I didn't understand. The sentences looked strange. How will I ever learn this? I thought. But deep inside, I knew I had to try. Every morning I sat at my table and opened the book. I started with the basics. Hello, how are you? My name is Maria. At first, it felt strange to say these words. I practiced in front of a mirror. I laughed at myself when I made mistakes, but I didn't give up. One day, I found an English learning video online. The teacher said, "Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn." That gave me hope. I started writing down new words. For example, if I learned the word apple, I wrote it in my notebook. Then I wrote sentences like, I like apples, or the apple is red. But when I tried to speak English with someone, my mind went blank. I felt like all my hard work was useless. One day I met an older man named Mr. Johnson. He was from England and had moved to our village. He spoke very good English. "Do you want to practice English with me?" he asked. I was nervous but said yes. At first our conversations were very simple. Mr. Johnson: "What is your name?" "Me. My name is Maria." "Mr. Johnson, how are you?" "Me. I'm fine, thank you." It wasn't perfect, but it was a start. Every day he taught me a few new words. He was very patient. There were days when I wanted to quit. I remember one time when I tried to watch an English movie without subtitles. I didn't understand anything. The actors spoke too fast. I felt like crying. Why is this so hard for me? I asked myself. Will I ever speak English? But then I remembered something Mr. Johnson had said. Nothing is permanent, Maria. This struggle will pass. Just keep going. So I kept going. One day something amazing happened. I went to the market and a tourist asked me for directions. "Excuse me, where is the bus station?" she asked. I froze for a second, but then said, "Go straight and turn left. The bus station is there." She smiled and said, "Thank you." That moment made me so happy. It was a small victory, but it showed me that I was improving. After months of practice, I decided to apply for the city job. The interview was in English. I was nervous but prepared. The interviewer asked me questions like, "Why do you want this job?" And "What are your skills?" I answered slowly but confidently. A week later, I got a call. "Congratulations, Maria, you got the job." I couldn't believe it. All my hard work had paid off. Now, I work in the city, and I use English every day. I'm not perfect, but I keep learning. Looking back, I realized that the journey was hard, but it was worth it. I learned that nothing is permanent, not my struggles, not my fears. If you are learning English, remember this. Mistakes are normal. Keep practicing, and one day you will succeed. This journey has taught me that everything in life is temporary. So, whether you are struggling or succeeding, remember, this too shall pass. Thank you for listening to my story. Keep learning and never give up.